everybody! Welcome back to 99 Lifestyle. Today I would like to share with you my simple, affordable recipe for pesto pasta. Now, this is actually tuna pesto pasta where we're going to feature century tuna and this beautiful spiral pasta number 55. Here, I got this from Balducci, and then I got this from Balducci and I bought it in the grocery store in SM before. And this one is actually only 28 pesos. So this is the McCormick Pesto Perfect Pasta Sauce Mix. So here it is, and this actually has a simple way of how you're going to make it. So what you're going to do first is, in a saucepan, combine Pesto Perfect Pasta Sauce mixed with water and oil. Now, I'm not really going to use like the oil. I'm actually going to use this one, which is the century tuna, and I'm going to put the oil in it. Now, you can put spicy and you can put non as well, but I prefer right now to try on with the non-spicy. So here it is, and then I'm going to mix it with this, and then a bit of water only. I think I might disregard the water because the first time I tried it worked without the water in it. And then first I'm going to cook the pasta. So the first thing is we're going to boil the water. So let's get into the kitchen. So we're gonna start with a hot pan, and then I'm gonna put a bit of water in. Now, the best thing about this dish is actually easy. You can cook this all in one pan. So I'm gonna put the water. And we're gonna have it boil for a bit. So we have a hot pan here, and I put some water. Then I'm gonna actually cover it. This will help quickly boil the water more, and then we're going to add the pasta. So first is we're going to cook the pasta before we do the sauce, because actually we can cook them in one pan where I cook the pasta, then strain it, then use that pan to make the sauce. So that'll be quick and easy, and let's just wait for it to boil. So now it's boiling, and we'll simmer it down a bit. And then when we open it, see it's nice and boiling. What we're gonna do, I'm going to pasta. So it depends on you and how much pasta you're going to cook. I can only cook like for 2 bags. So it depends. I might cook all of it. Depends. So I think that's really allowed. And since we're using one pan, I'm going to use only 1 spoon, just a simple spoon like this, and then I'm just going to mix them a bit. So I'm going to just mix them a bit so it will be well distributed. And I think I might cook all the pasta, so I'll just be pouring the rest. So I'll be pouring the rest of the pasta now. All of that. So you might be asking why I'm cooking just a lot of pasta with just a little bit of tuna, but that's okay because the sauce is really strong, and then the tuna just adds a little meat to your pasta. So you can add more tuna if you want, but I think I prefer just the exact amount of tuna, which is that. And then just shaking it a bit. And then I will let it boil again, or let it simmer a bit. Now, I like century tuna because I've actually really tested this already, and maybe in the future I would test other tuna type of cans with a different brand, but for now I'm choosing century tuna because to be safe, and I actually really want to show you guys my real or my legit recipe and when I tried it, which it actually tasted good at the last output. So yeah, so here I'm actually gonna open this now. So I'm able to open the sauce. I think you saw how much the water boiled out. So here's the pasta. So I don't think it's soft enough, but I will cook it for a bit more, let it simmer down a bit more, let it soak up a bit of the water before I strain it. So let's boil it there. So what it says here is, put the saucepan and then combine the pesto pasta with mix of water and oil. Then after that, scoop over medium heat until warm. Do not boil. Turn heat off and toss it in cooked pasta. So I did the cooked pasta first because I really need that to be, because it will take a while, better than the sauce. And the sauce will just be really quick. In this recipe as well, you can actually put on add 1 cup all-purpose cream in step 1 for a creamy bake. So if you really want it to be a bit more creamy, like maybe a twist of carbonara type, and then you can mix 1 tablespoon of pesto perfect pasta sauce mixed with 1/4 cup mayonnaise in tablespoon lemon juice, salt and pepper to taste for an instant pesto mayo that's a great as a dip for sandwiches. So you can actually make this as well for like a mayo, which is really great. So it means you don't really need to cook it off. It just needs to be cooked like in the sauce because you're going to put it in the pasta, but you can make it in a paste. So that's pretty cool. So just wait. It's boiling up again. So here it is. I think it's soft enough. So you can see the pasta is like really soft, which is great. And the pan is luckily enough, not too big and not too small. So we have that. So maybe it will last boil, I think, because some of the pasta is still a bit hard. So there. So the best part in covering a pan is it makes it cook quicker. It actually helps cook quicker. So that's great. So I'll turn that off first, and then after that I'm going to get a colander, and you don't really need to see this, but I'm going to strain the pasta with the water. So after I strain the pasta, I actually put a little bit of cold water on it, and then after that I'm going to leave it on the side while it strains a bit while I cook on the sauce. So when we cook on the sauce is we're going to turn this on again, low heat only, and then after that pour on this one. So I'm actually pouring everything already, including the tuna. So this is still nice and hot, the pan. So I'm getting all the tuna out, and then stir it a bit so it will heat up more. And I actually wanna grind and crush most of the bigger pieces of tuna. Here it is. So I'm going to let it boil for a bit before I put on the pesto. You can see it's boiling a bit already. And then we're putting on the pesto. So make sure you have all of it and be careful pouring because it is, this like powder. So make sure that all the bits of it is all there so you won't have wastage. And then after that you mix. So you're going to mix it with the sauce while it's being cooked. So you're going to see the tuna will be mixed. You're going to see the tuna will be mixed with the sauce. So here it is. Then let's try to add in the recipe to put a bit of water. If you're not satisfied with that, you can add a bit more water if you don't want it to be like super thick. So this one is actually really thick still. There's only a few oil that I put, so I will add a bit more. I did 3 spoons. The taste is actually good, so even if you put a bit more water, it doesn't really ruin the pasta. It's not going to be bland. So here it is. So the way I do it is after it's simmering like that, boiling, I am going to put on the pasta. So carefully put the pasta in there. And then that's when I mix it. So this one, based on how I eat, the amount of food I eat, this one is good for 3 person. But honestly, you can add more. Make sure to mix it up really, really well. So a lot more sauce. So that's it. Then I'll turn it off, and then I'll show you the final reveal of the pasta. And here, I'm going to put it in a bowl. So nice and hot. And here it is. Ta-da! That's my pesto pasta. Now usually I put actually like baby potatoes on it. I mix it with the sauce as well. But right now I was really thinking of just a simple dish where it's still affordable, and I think the pasta, the one pack is actually like 60 or 65. But yeah, an affordable set of dish that you can have. So it's actually delicious. I hope you like it, and I hope you'll be able to taste it and try it. And I hope you like this video, and if you do, please like and subscribe down there. Don't forget to hit the bell, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye! Yum.